Hey everybody. Uh, well, I had heard that apparently nobody from Sony or Naughty Dog leaked those, you know, leaked all that stuff in regards to Resident or yeah, sorry, I almost said Resident Evil. The Last of Us Part 2. Apparently nobody from Sony or Naughty Dog leaked that stuff. Now there's rumors going around saying that hackers did that. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how concrete that is, but who knows? But apparently, yeah, apparently Sony and all that, caught on to who was doing that. But apparently it was nobody from Naughty Dog. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know who it was. You know, chances are I'll never know, but that really doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I'm looking forward to the game no matter what. So but it's just But I mean, I've been on YouTube off and on, and it seems like most of that stuff is mellowed out. It's not as. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's still all over YouTube yet, but they're letting up on it. They're slowly letting it go, as far as I can tell. I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, I don't go digging for that stuff. I just, if I ever do come across it, it's just because it's on on whatever videos pop up on YouTube's main screen when I first jump on there. But like I said, I don't go digging for that stuff. It just happens to be there. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll take a look at this, but clearly it's not all it's cracked up to be. Because, like I said, you got those YouTubers who are doing that whole clickbait bullshit, and it's like, come on, man. If you're using YouTube to make a living, then you shouldn't be making clickbait videos just to get your views up and shit. But hey, that's how they want to work, I guess. But whatever, that's not my forte. It's not my thing. I just watch YouTube for several different things, but games, music, that sort of shit. And obviously to do stuff like this again, now that I figured out how to use it again, use the YouTube Live or the YouTube Studio on that, and finally figured out how to go live again. Because it had been how long? Maybe a year or two, if not longer, before I, without being able to go live like this, because I'm so used to streaming games live using my gaming stuff. But now that I finally figured out how to use the YouTube Studio again and figured out how to live stream like this, it's I'm getting back in the swing of doing this again. But instead of just constantly streaming games on YouTube, I mainly use Twitch for that stuff anyway. But anyhow, yeah, it turns out that Naughty Dog and Sony had nothing to do with the Last of Us Part Two stuff being leaked, which it's like that's why you don't want to always believe everything you read. But you know, like I said, like I always say, you gotta take the hit. Let it sink in. Take the hit that that we found out all that stuff due to unfortunate circumstances, but you got to take the hit and let it sink in, get upset, and then move on. You shouldn't hold a grudge against Naughty Dog for that. I mean, sure, I get it. Hey, if you don't want to buy the game, you don't have to. But it is what it is. What's done is done. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, sure, basically saying you're not going to buy the game. What? Why? What is that going to do? It's not going to make Naughty Dog shut down completely. I mean, and I heard somewhere that several of their employees just up and quit. How legit that is, I have no fucking clue. Because if you mean to tell me that like the majority of their employees quit, then yeah, then I could see Naughty Dog completely going out of business. But I'll believe it when I actually see something legit saying that. I mean, if it's being said all over the internet, I'm not going to believe that unless it comes from someone within Naughty Dog. Otherwise, if it comes from elsewhere, I'm not going to believe a word of it. Because, like I always say, you don't want to believe everything you read on the internet. Like everyone was doing. Everyone was blaming Naughty Dog for that stuff being leaked, and it turned out it wasn't even anyone from Naughty Dog. It was something else that leaked it. But now there's YouTubers out there claiming that stuff was leaked by hackers. I'm like, okay, where's your proof of that? But like I said, me, I don't care either way. I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna buy the game regardless. So, but yeah, I mean, in regards to most of Naughty Dog's employees quitting or whatever, it's like, yeah, sure. The majority of them quit. Yeah, I'll believe that when I actually see it. I'll actually believe that once it's all over YouTube or not all over YouTube, sorry, all over Google that says, yeah, Naughty Dog has officially gone out of business. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. And I'm a Caucasian fucking Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, right, sure, whatever. Not in this lifetime, at least. But that's here nor there. That's not the point. The point is that you don't want to always believe everything you read on the internet because it's 90% of the time it's bullshit. Unless it comes from a reliable source. But if it's just some bullshit random source that doesn't have any concrete proof or evidence or whatever, then yeah, you shouldn't believe it. But whatever, man. Naughty Dog has been around for how long? A long time, I'm sure. So, but either way, I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about it. I'm just looking forward to playing The Last of Us Part 2. I've been waiting a long time like everyone else has. But, due to these leaks that came out, a lot of people are upset. And I totally get that. So was I. I was too. But, hey, I got upset for a moment and moved on and got over it. But everyone else is so pissed off. They still got their panties in a bunch over it. It's like, why? What are you going to do? Are you going to go to the headquarters of Naughty Dog and bitch? What is that going to do? All that's going to do is get you thrown out of their headquarters or whatever the fuck. That's not going to do shit. I mean, yeah, if a lot of people end up not buying the Last of Us Part 2, then yeah, it might hurt their sales, obviously. It's like supply and demand type shit. Having to do with economics or some crap. I don't know. I haven't dealt with econ since my senior year of high school. So whatever, it's not my problem. I'm gonna get the game no matter what. So, which it's not releasing and for another month and a half, give or take. right? Yeah, about a month and a half, and then some. A couple days. But I'm still getting it regardless. So, but hey, like I always say, hey man, more copies for me than if I had the money. If I had enough money, I'd just buy them all. But for anyone who does finally, get over this whole thing, and then they do decide to play it eventually, I found out that the digital version apparently is going to be over 100 gigs, which I don't understand why. Well, I kind of do, but then wait, if all right, if the digital copy is going to be a little over 100 gigs, give or take, then how big are the hard copies going to be, considering it's on 2 discs? What do you mean? What are you telling me? Are you telling me that 50 gigs of it is on the first disc and then the other half is on the second disc, or what? I don't understand, because I'm so used to stuff being on one disc on like the PS4 and all that. I mean, yeah, back on the Xbox 360, Rockstar's game LA Noire, or whatever, however you pronounce that second part of it, was on 2 discs back on the Xbox 360. But that game came out how long ago? Long ass time ago. So I don't fully understand as of yet why the digital copy of The Last of Us Part 2 is going to be a little over 100 gigs, but we're not 100% sure on how large the disc copy is going to be, considering it's going to be on 2 discs. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll find that out once the game actually releases in June. So, but hopefully everyone will get over this whole thing eventually. It's not good to dwell on stupid shit, especially stuff you have absolutely no control over. Unless, of course, you work for Naughty Dog, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt that anyone who's complaining about this works at Naughty Dog. But again, it turns out it's not Naughty Dog's fault. It's a different someone or something else leaked it, not anyone from Sony or Naughty Dog. Like I said, it's rumored to be hackers now. Cool. Awesome. Watch. Everyone will find out, nope, that was bullshit too. Next they'll say, yeah, it was Casper, the friendly ghost, who was the one who leaked all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, whatever floats your boat, I guess. What'd you report it for? What'd I do? What exactly are you reporting my stream for? Anyway, what else? Not a whole lot else. So I'll see you guys again later.